Welcome back to HNM Storytime. I'm Miss Samantha, and last week, the first week of September, we finished the New Testament. That's like almost half the Bible. So now we're gonna rewind all the way back to the very beginning and start all over. So the first book of the Bible is called Genesis. Can you guys say that? Genesis. So we're gonna learn all about God creating the world. I want you to tell me what you see. Who sees a tiger? Who sees a tree? What about some mountains or flowers? I see a monkey, a bird, do you see it? What else? So this story is found in the very first book, the very first chapter, the very first verse of the whole Bible. Genesis 1:1 to Genesis 2. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was empty and dark, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God said it was good. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. There was evening, and there was morning. Day 1. God said, "Let the sky separate from the water," and it was so. There was evening, and there was morning. Day 2. God said, "Let all the water under the sky come together, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the waters he called seas. And God said it was good. Then God said, "Let the land have plants and trees and fruit." And it was so. God said it was good. There was evening, there was morning. Day 3. God said, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate day from night." And it was so. There was the sun and the moon, and then God made the stars. God said it was good. There was evening, there was morning. Day 4. God said, "Let the water have living creatures, and let the sky have birds in it." And God said it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the seas, fill the sky." And there was evening, and there was morning. Day 5. God said, "Let there be animals all across the land, the livestock, the creatures that move on the ground, the wild animals." And it was so. God made wild animals and livestock and creatures that move on the ground. God said it was good. And then God said, "Let us make humans. They will rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and the animals on the land." God made humans in his own image. God created them. Male and female, he created them. Then he blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and rule over it." God said, "I give you every tree and plant and fruit for food. It is yours." God saw everything he made, and it was very good. There was evening, there was morning. Day 6. The heavens and the earth were all complete. By day 7, God finished work, and so he rested. God blessed day 7 and made it holy. When God made man, he took dust from the ground and breathed into his nose the breath of life. Then he was alive. He put the man in the Garden of Eden, where there were all kinds of trees that grow from the ground, trees good for food, and then there was a tree in the middle. It was called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. There was a river in the garden to give the trees water so they could grow. God told the man, "You're in charge of everything. The water, the trees, the plants, the animals, it's all yours. You take care of it." So the man started to name all the animals. He called it a tiger, a monkey, a bird. He even found a panda. Those are my favorite. But out of all the animals, he couldn't find a partner for him to help him. So God said, "Go to sleep." So while he was sleeping, God took one of his ribs in his body and made a woman. God named the man Adam and the woman Eve. Wow, that was kind of a long story, but there was a lot. God had to create everything. There was nothing. There was no earth, no sun. There wasn't even light or darkness. But God was still there. My favorite part of that story is after every day, every part of the creation that God was making, he said it was good. He said, "I like this. I like what I've made." And after he made people, He said, not it was okay, it was good, it was very good. God is so pleased with everything he made in creation. All right, so for today, Miss Letha was on vacation too. So I have Mr. Eli somewhere. Let me find him. Mr. Eli, you ready? Oh, he's coming. All right, I found him. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Did you like that story?
Yes, it was very long, but it was
It
good.
was kind of long, but I love that story because you can just picture it was dark and then it was light and then there was a world and then there was oceans and then there was birds and then there was people. That's so exciting. What was your favorite day?
When God made the animals.
That was the
I
same
don't
day he
remember what
made
day.
people. That was day 6, like the ones on the land.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good day because then pandas were here. What was your favorite day? What was your favorite animal? What was your favorite fruit? What do you like better, birds or fish? So Mr. Eli, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal. I have quite a few. I like French bulldogs.
They're pretty cute. They're all chubby and wrinkly and yeah. So Mr. Eli, what's your favorite fruit?
Kiwis. They're really good for you.
I love kiwis. I have a kiwi for lunch today. I'm so excited. What's your favorite? Well, what do you like better, birds or fish?
Fish.
Like just to look at them?
Yeah.
They're so pretty when they're swimming around. They're really pretty. God made so many different colors. Wow, very interesting. So now, do you guys have any questions or comments? I love talking about our stories like this. Now we're going to learn a very important verse. It's the first verse in the first chapter of the first book of the whole Bible. It's Genesis 1:1. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to say it first, and then we can all say it together, okay? Okay. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's pretty easy, but so important to remember, okay? So now I'm going to say it, and then you guys say it together, okay? Got it? Got it? Good. Genesis 1:1.
Genesis 1:1.
In the beginning,
In the beginning,
God created the heavens and the earth.
God created the heavens and the earth.
That was pretty good. Let's do it a couple more times, okay? Genesis 1:1.
Genesis 1:1.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Okay, that was pretty good. I think we can do it one more time. Genesis 1:1.
Genesis 1:1.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
So good. Well, thank you guys. Who was ready to color? We're gonna go color our pictures, maybe have some snack if you're in Sunday school. Thank you for joining us for today's HNM Storytime, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.